Okay, guys, let's start. Sandrita Serrano, you had a question. What is your question? Can you hear me, Sandra?
Yes, teacher. Okay, my question is, what is the difference between this phrase? Um, I live with my parents, and I am living with my parents, because in English, in Spanish, if I think in Spanish, it's the same show, it's the same thing. But in English, I don't know if there is a difference between both.
I guess with that sentence, I live with my parents. I am living with my parents. Well, actually, you're right. They both look basically the same. But if you want my opinion, I think the best one is I live with my parents, because it's something you do every day from, every day, all day long. If you say I'm living with my parents, although you would translate it similar to Spanish, I think that the idea of ing in English is related to activities at the moment, happening right now. Okay, so for example, that happens a lot with activities we do every day, like work. Okay, for example, we can say that I am working at COLSUBSIDIO. It's fine, but when we talk about activities with INGs, activities happening in this moment, right now, okay, like now 10:32, because probably in Spanish is a little bit easier because we can do it like I am living with my parents, I am working at COLSUBSIDIO, but from my perspective, Sandra, maybe I might be wrong, but I think ing is only used for activities happening at the moment of speaking, right now.
Okay, wait. I know. For example, in interviews, better I work at X.
Yeah, I work. No, I work, but I work.
I work at blah blah blah, or I am working blah blah
I
blah.
think it's better to say I work. I work in blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
All right, which is that it does not mean that the other is incorrect. It might be okay, but if you want my opinion from my perspective, it is better to use I work with, I live with my parents, because it's something that you do every day, while ing is something happening right now that maybe is a little different for us in Latin America, because we can use present continuous with those kind of sentences, but I guess in English it's a little bit different.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Right. Rocio, you have a question. Okay, Sandra. What is your question, Rocio Romero? Mrs. Romero.
Thank you, Diana. I'm still have don't upload my video, but I can do it in the class of the upload in
Upload the
the
videos? Sure, but it's
in
important to
the
do
flip.
it on time. Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
And,
thank
and,
you.
and
Thank
for
you so
everybody
much.
as well. Okay, guys. So I know that some of you, let's check it here. Some of you already upload your video about transportation, very interesting videos. There were things that I didn't even recognize there. Guys, you can also, if you want, you can make comments on your partner's videos, okay? If you liked the information, or if you happen to have questions about your partner's videos, you can make comments, okay? Feel free to make comments about your partner's videos. No problem if you do it. But I noticed that not everybody did the activity.
Teacher,
Well, yeah,
teacher, eh,
go on, Gerardo.
hablaré así. Es que yo hice como el detrás de cámaras, ensayé 3 veces y 3 veces subí el video.
Gerardo, usted está en Meet One, usted ya puede hablarme en inglés. No me diga las cosas en español, Gerardo de Jesús. Yes, please try, haz un esfuercito. Así que todo mal hecho, pero ahí lo vamos arreglando. Please try to do it in English. So here we have Hugo's answer, Natalia, Sandra Hernandez, Gerardo 4 times. Okay, I get it. Right?
Teacher, please delete 2 videos.
Which ones? Which ones? Which ones, Gerardo? Which video? This video, or which one?
No.
Because I need to know which one, Gerardo. Let's see. The thing is that Gerardo took this. This is number 2. But they are similar, Gerardo.
Por hour, the last por hour.
Let me check. Which one? The last version is the correct one?
Yes.
So this is okay. These 2, no. Are you sure? Gerardo, are you sure? All right, check the answer. So guys, for the others, there are some, you can upload your answer today. Please upload the ones who haven't upload their answers yet. Please do it today, okay? And remember, you can make comments on your partner's videos. I guess they are very interesting. They showed things that I didn't even know. For example, I guess was Valeria's bus or whatever that it was very interesting. I didn't know that existed. Okay. So, all right. Who's this? Who's this? And for example, Sandra Santa Maria and Zaira Pinzon and Sandra Santa Maria, you were not here last class, but I sent some emails. Did you see the emails? In the emails, there was information about homework. I don't know if you checked the emails. Yes, no? Yeah, 17 responses, huh? All right. Hello? So guys, I don't know if Zaira could solve the problem with the microphone, or you can also use the chat box, Sandra Santa Maria and Zaira Pinzon, right? You were supposed to do some homework on a video. They were talking, your partners were talking about transportation. So the idea is to upload a video talking about transportation. And if you want, you can make comments on your partner's videos. They are very interesting. I think they have nice information, and some of them had no, I didn't have any information about all those unusual transportation systems. I think at the end of the class, after the second break, we're going to practice with pronunciation. Some things that need to be checked. I mean, in your videos, the information was really nice, but there are some problems with pronunciation. Sometimes it's difficult to understand what you say, not because of the information, but because of the pronunciation. So at the end of the class, I hope to give you some activities to practice pronunciation, especially the ED endings. Okay? So I don't know if you have any other questions or comments, guys. Any other thing to say? Remember, those who haven't uploaded the video, you have to do it today because it's been a week. It's been a week, so let's do it today. Okay? No questions or no problems? Can you hear me well? Because I have a problem with my microphone. Can you?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah?
Yes, now
Okay.
you are well.
Okay, good. So guys, we were practicing with the present simple and present continuous. We were checking the differences. We mentioned that, for example, when we talk about, I forgot the word, stereotypes, we use present simple. And when we talk about activities at the moment, we use present continuous, right? We mentioned that for the present simple, we use a verb, okay? If we talk about she, he, or it, we use an is. If we talk about I, you, we, they. We use no S, right? That when we talk about present continuous, we always need the verb to be. The verb to be, it's necessary, and we're going to use ing, right? That's what we use there. A verb, the verb to be plus a verb and ing, right? And the negative form changes a little. For example, in present simple, we use don't or doesn't. If we use don't, well, it's easy. We continue using the same verb. If we use doesn't, we are not going to use, oh my God. Hi guys, am I showing my screen? No, right?
No, teacher.
No,
Sorry,
teacher.
sorry. Crazy teacher, crazy teacher. Here we go. Now, can you see my screen, guys? Yes, right?
Yes.
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 All right, I'm so sorry. So, and now that we have this information here, if we use the negative form, we are going to use doesn't for present simple and don't. And for the present continuous, we are going to use isn't and aren't or am not, right? Isn't, aren't, or am not. If we use the questions, we're going to use in present simple the auxiliary do or does, all right? Do or does, depending on the subject. If we say my mom, so we're going to use does. So where does she live, for example? And if we use do, if we use a verb to be or present continuous, we use are or is or am, and ing. So let's do an exercise here very quickly, a last explanation, and then I'm going to ask you to do some activities in order to practice. So remember, if we have the present simple, okay, if we make it in affirmative, it's going to look like this. For example, I'm going to use the verb work, right? I work at, CET COLSUBSIDIO, right? COLSUBSIDIO. And again, we say this is very grammatical, but I'm going to explain this very quickly. You work at, for example, at a, I don't know, let's say at Google, example. Or as something that I see, Mr. Pataro, you work at Cerdan, so you work at Cerdan, okay? My dad works, you see, now we change it at Caracol, for example, all right? Here we're going to change it, we're going to add an S. Yeah, you see the difference? So you say, I work, you work, he works, okay? And for example, we work in the mornings, okay? And they work at night. Okay? So this is for present simple. In affirmative, the only real change is for my dad, which is he or she or it. We use works, but the other ones don't change at all. All right, I work, you work, they work, we work. All right. If it's negative, that's when we're going to have a little change there. All right. So the only thing we're going to have extra here is don't. So for this case, for example, you say I don't work. All right. You don't work. We don't work. And they don't work. But for my dad, what is the negative form?
Doesn't.
Doesn't. All right. So we use doesn't and no works. No works. That's the biggest change, right? That's the biggest change. So in perspective, it's going to look like this. All right. For example, although this looks like a elementary school homework, but look, this looks like this. Right? So affirmative, I work, negative, I don't work. Affirmative, you work, negative, you don't work. Affirmative, my dad works, and negative, my dad doesn't work. In affirmative, we work, in negative, we don't work. In affirmative, they work, in negative, they don't work. Right? That's affirmative and negative. For the questions, we're going to do something similar here. There is someone, I guess it's John. Your microphone is on, John, I guess. John Castro, all right. So in the questions, for present simple, we're going to have extra things. The first extra thing is do, okay, do, and the question mark. Okay, for example, where do I work? Where do I work? Okay, this is very philosophical question. It's not a common question, but just in case, do I work? And the same here. We're going to use the auxiliary do. Let me copy paste this. Right? Oh God. So for example, here we say, do you work? Do you work at Cerdan? Okay, do you work at Cerdan? You see, the only extra element, do. Or maybe you want to say, where do you work? Where do you work? Okay, the only extra element, do. Then we have my dad works at Caracol. So in this case, we're going to say, does my dad work, no works, does my dad work at Caracol? Right, so affirmative, works. Negative or questions, does my dad work at Caracol? And don't forget the question mark. Or maybe if you want to say where does my dad or your dad or his dad, where does your dad work? Right? Or, let's see. Okay. Here again, we're going to use do. Do we work in the morning? In the mornings? And finally, do they work in the morning? Right? So that's the only difference about the present simple. Okay? So remember, in perspective, we have in affirmative, we say I work. In negative, I don't work. In affirmative, you work, you don't work. My dad works, my dad doesn't work. We work in the mornings, we don't work in the morning. They work at night, they don't work at night. Okay? And for the questions, again, we use the auxiliary do. Okay? Remember, you can also say, we can use WH questions. So, for example, where, okay, or when do they work in the morning? Or why do they work at night, for example? Okay, you can do that. So up to that moment, do you have any questions about this example with the verb work? Questions or problems with the verb work? Hello? Problems or questions with the verb work?
No, it's a replace. I
Fine.
saw this the last cycle.
Okay. Now, guys, we're going to practice here with the present continuous, all right? Which is, remember, it's for the activities at the moment, continuous, all right? So what is the biggest change here? We're going to use the verb to be, okay? For example, I am or the contraction I'm. It's your decision. I am or the contraction my. And what's the biggest difference? That in the contraction, it's more common in oral contexts, in speaking context, in formal English. I am is very, very formal. It's not as common as the contraction. Okay, but just remember here it's the verb to be. So I am or the contraction I'm. It's your decision. But if you want my opinion, in a spoken English, it's more common to say I'm. Okay? And I'm working. Pero no, cambiémosle el verbo work now. I am, let's do it with drink. Drinking. All right, I am drinking coffee right now. I am drinking coffee right now. So we use the verb to be, right? We use the verb to be. And we are also going to use ing. Okay, that's very important. That's very important. The verb to be, it's very important here. So we use the verb to be, I am, right? The verb to be is am. And we use ing, right? I am drinking coffee, okay? Here, what would be the contraction, guys? Or the verb to be?
Your.
Yeah, you can say, remember, possibilities, you are, very formal, or simply you're.
She, he,
Okay,
it, we.
here we're gonna have paying, for example, paying attention. You are paying attention. I hope you are paying attention, right? So remember, we're going to have the verb to be, and the ing form. Okay? Verb to be and ing form. And what about my dad? Let's change it here for a mom, my mom. So what are we going to use here?
Moms?
So my mom's,
Yeah.
or my mom is, my mom is, my mom's, both are okay. My mom's,
Okay.
or mom is.
Mom is. Okay.
Yeah, it's your decision. If you want my opinion, it's more common to use the contraction. Although the I am, or he is, or she is, whatever, it's used in formal contexts. So my mom is, for example, reading. In this moment, my mom is reading, right? So we use the ing, okay? Oh God. So it works the same for this part, okay? So remember, that's the biggest difference. Now, here how it's the negative form, guys. What's the negative form? Negative form, guys?
I am
I'm
not.
not. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm
So the
not
first
working.
possibility, I'm not, I am not, which is very formal. Or you have the other possibility, which is the contraction, right? I'm not. So you can say, I am not, or I'm not, okay? It's your decision. Okay, so I am not working, I am not studying, I am not wearing jeans, I am not whatever. In this moment, remember, this is for activities at the moment of speaking, not at any moment. At the moment of speaking, right now, what is the activity that you are not doing? I am not wearing jeans, I am not drinking coffee, whatever. So, there is one person with the microphone on, I guess it's Hugo. Hugo, I'm going to mute your microphone, okay? And so here the same, guys. Remember, we can say you are not, or you can also say,
No.
yes, Sandrita?
Hey,
You are.
You aren't, or you can say you're not, right? You're not. It's your decision, guys. You're not working, for example, all right, etc. And that's it. And here again, we're gonna have isn't, or my dad's not, okay, and ing. Oh, for example, my dad isn't cooking now, etc. And for the questions, it's going to be similar. We need the verb to be, right? We're going to use the verb to be. So, for example, in this case, we would say, am I working? Very philosophical question, because I am asking myself, or I am asking you, right? Am I working?
I am working online.
Yeah, am I working? Or for example, are you
Okay.
working, or are you using your microphone? Your mic, right? Are you using your mic? So ing again. Okie dokie. And in this case, again, is my dad, I don't know, cooking, right? Activities at the moment, at this moment of speaking, and so on. So again, here we're going to have are, and so here, for example, why are they using their phones? Okay, guys. I don't know if you have a question about present continuous. This is no present simple, right? This is continuous. Any questions or problems?
No, teacher.
No, it's fine. Present continuous. This is present continuous. Oh God, what did I do? Yes. Okay, guys. So we're going to have some, from this moment on, we're going to have 3 activities to practice with this topic, okay? If you happen to have questions, no problem. Please let me know. Type the question on your chat box, guys. And where is Zaira? Zaira didn't come back. Zaira, can you hear me? no, yes, Zaira, can you hear me? There might be a problem with your microphone, Zaira. Okay, guys. So, and guys, we're going to do some activities to practice. First, we're going to practice individually. Then we might practice with a partner, but by now we're going to practice individually. So the first thing we are going to do, guys, is let me show you the activity. Where is it? Where is it? Here. So the first activity to practice, guys, I'm going to share with you a link. In this link, guys, the first thing you are going to do is to type your name and last name, okay? Your name and last name. Your name and last name is Pepito Perez, so you type Pepito Perez, right? And you click on start. You're going to have some words. You have to put the words in order. You have to unjumble or unscramble the words, okay? So you might have to drag and drop the sentences. For example, here we have this sentence, guys. What is the first, what is the correct order for this sentence? Can please raise your hand. Don't open your microphones, raise your hand if you know what is the correct order. Any volunteer to organize this sentence? Let's do it with Sandra Cerón. Go on, Sandra. What's the first sentence there?
Organized, no.
Yes, she. So we take the letter and drag it, okay? She.
For present simple or continuous?
Yeah, present simple. It's only present simple because there is no ing.
She wears everyday jeans.
Yeah, do you think that is correct?
She wears everyday jeans, yeah?
No.
No. She wears, guys, what is the answer?
Jeans,
She
every
wears jeans
Every day.
every day. She wears jeans every day. Okay, and then we go number 2. Then we have Rocio. Rocio, what's the answer there? Rocio Romero.
He is, I can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. He is not, attention, he is not
He's not
paying attention.
That's right. Okay. So guys, that's what you're going to do. Is the instruction of the activity clear? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, to everybody. So I'm going to share the link with you. You only have 5 minutes. The only time available is 5 minutes. Okay, guys? Can you please confirm if the instruction is clear?
Yes,
Guys?
teacher, it's clear.
Yes, teacher.
So remember, I share with you the link. I haven't shared the link yet in the chat box. I shared the link. You just have to type your name. You click on start. Okay? And you start the sentences. I guess they are 13 sentences. Okie dokie?
Right,
Okay.
teach.
Yes, teacher.
Right. Here we go. Oh God. All right, here you go. I'm going to share with you the link in the chat box. Please open the link. It says sending. All right, so the link is in the chat box. Please open the link. Confirm if the link works, please.
Yes, teacher.
It works? Great.
My teacher.
All right. Okay, so let's open the link. Yes, in the chat box, Sandra. I'm sharing it again, Sandra Santamaria. There you go. Can you see the link, Sandra Santamaria?
No.
It's in the chat box.
No está. No está. ¿Me lo puedes mandar otra vez? Por favor.
Sandra, can you hear me?
Sí, te escucho. ¿Tú me escuchas?
Yes, in Spanish, but yes, I can hear you.
Oh, excuse me. I can't see the link.
In the chat box, no?
No.
There might be a problem with your chat. And the others, did you guys get the link? Did everybody get the link?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to share with you the link. Please hold on, Sandra. I'm going to share it through the email. Okay, Sandra?
Okay.
Because there might be a problem with your chat because it is in the chat.
Diana, did you send to my email?
No yet.
Okay.
Oh God, what did I do?
¿Qué pasó?
Okay, Sandra, I sent it. I sent it. So guys, I'm going to give you 4 more minutes to do it. It's very easy activity. Sandra, can you please confirm if you get the link?
I'm trying. No. Dios, ¿qué pasa? Excuse me, Diana, but I can't get the link.
Yeah, I send it to ssantamaria@yahoo.com. Yeah. Sandra, can you please share your screen with me? Can you share your screen with me? All right, thank you, Nicolás, Sandra Ceron, Tatiana Gerson. Sandra Santa Maria, can you share your screen with me? All right. Very good. Sandrita Santa Maria, can you hear me? Maybe she left me. I don't know, she's... all right. Maybe that's the problem. Oh. Sandra Santa Maria, can you hear me? Sandra, can you hear me? Hello? Okay, guys, 1 more minute. 1 more minute.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you, but I was out of Teams now.
Yeah, probably it's your internet connection. Can you see the chat box? Sandra, can you see the chat box now?
Okay.
Can you see the link in the chat box?
Yes, I will. It's worldwall.net/play.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, are you ready? Everybody, I just got some of the... guys, I think the problem is me. I can see the chat very well. Oh, no, yes. All right. Okay, guys, don't forget when you're done to say the sentences, like expressions like done or I'm done. Okay.
Diana,
All right, guys.
can I begin my work? Because
Let's no, you do it as homework, okay, Sandra?
Okay.
Anyway, don't worry. We're going to have another activity similar to that one, okay?
Okay.
No problem. All right. Please wait a second. So, guys, are you ready? Everybody's ready? John Castro, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Paul Castro, are you ready? Paul Castro, are you ready? Paul, can you hear me? Everybody? Sandra Serrano, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
All right. And Andrea Gudelo and Nicolas. Nicolas says yes. Andrea, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Lida? Okay, Andrea. Lida, are you ready? Lida? Are you ready? You can use the chat box to confirm, guys. There may be a problem here. Oh, that's Lida. And Zaida, confirm through the chat if you are ready. Zaida Pinzon, confirm through the chat if you're ready. Okay. All right, guys. So what do you think about the exercise? Was it easy or difficult?
Easy.
Easy?
Easy.
How many answers did you get correct? How many answers did you get correct? Did you get a lot of
12?
answers? 12? Oh, that's great. That's excellent. All right, let's see. Let's see some of the results here. Anyway, I will share with you that information again, just in case you want to practice a little bit more. Although, as I told you from the beginning, I know that this is a topic you probably know very well. We are just like checking things. All right. So let's see. Here we have this one. All right. So for the put the sentences in the correct order. So let's see. We have a lot of people here. Some students are missing. Okay, very good. Most of you got 12 out of 12. That's perfect. Very, very good, guys. So that's the first exercise. Although I think there are some people missing here. I think I will have to check with the list who's missing and who's not, because I guess some of you aren't doing the activities. Now, guys, we're going to have a second activity related to this topic, but this time you don't have to organize the sentences. You have to select the correct words, okay? So let me show you what the activity is. So this time, again, you're going to write, please type your name and last name. So, for example, Pepito Perez. Okay. And in this activity, guys, what you will have to do is to decide what is the word missing here. Okay. So, for example, in this case, what do you think is the correct answer here, guys? You can only use two options and only one option is correct. What do you think is the correct answer? Is there a volunteer to tell me the answer?
They aren't it.
They
Right?
aren't it. Is that possible, guys? They aren't it is possible?
No.
Because
No.
the name is
No.
Eating.
Okay,
They
so one.
don't eat. Right.
Eating.
Okay,
No,
first
eating.
of all, let's correct something, Mr. Villamil. Number one, we never say they aren't eat. Remember, Mr. Villamil, que acuérdate, Gerardo, si utilizamos aren't, ¿qué tenemos que usar como verbo?
Okay, eating.
ING, pero aquí no nos sirve porque aquí dice all the time. Entonces no es algo que hagamos en este momento, es algo que pasa siempre. Entonces, ¿qué podemos usar in this case?
They don't eat.
They don't eat or eat. They don't eat. Why? Because it's all the time. Guys, in this exercise, you have to pay special attention. You have to pay attention to the time, okay? If they are talking about present continuous or present simple. Remember, for present simple, we have expressions like usually, often, never, all the time, every day. For present continuous, we use expressions like now or right now or at the moment or today. When we use the expressions today, at the moment, right now, we are using present continuous. In this case, it says all the time, so it's not possible to say possible to use present continuous. Guys, something important. When you select the answers, okay, you drag your answers. Don't forget to click on submit. Okay? Is the instruction clear?
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to share with you the link in the chat box. Please confirm. Again, you only have 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes to practice. And here we go. Guys, will you please confirm if you get the link and if it works? Would you
Yes,
please
teacher.
confirm if it works? Thanks. Please confirm if you got the link and if it works. All right. We only have 5 minutes, guys. Sandra Santamaria, did you get the link? Sandra, Mrs. Santa Maria, will you confirm if you get the link? If you got the link, sorry.
10, 17. I think, yeah, I think it's charging.
You think
I
it's
think
short?
it's charging. Oh, yes. No. I put it start.
Yes, please. Click on
Okay.
start.
Mm, Today. Today. Mm.
Okay.
She has.
So here we are. All of this. Instead of this. There is Hugo. Suárez. Rincón. Mr. Patarroyo. Darío. Zaira. Mrs. Agudelo. Tatiana. Lira. Natalia. Sandra Cerón. Ramiro. What is Ramiro? Ramiro, I can find you. Gutierrez. Okay. Ramiro Gutierrez, Mrs. Hernandez, and John Castro. All right. So there are some people missing. Let's see who's missing. Are you ready, guys? So we already have she didn't show up. It's missing Rocio Romero. Okay, Rocio is there. Sorry, Rocio, I got you. And Sandra Santamaria. And it's missing Gerardo Villamil. Mr. Villamil, what are you doing? Gerardo Villamil. Ah, no, sorry, Gerardo. Sorry. No, I saw you guys. I'm sorry. The teacher is going crazy. So we have Andarea. I think I saw Lida. Yes, she didn't show up. Paul Castro. Paul, can you hear me? Paul Castro.
Yes, teacher.
Did you send your answers?
One moment.
Ah, okay, yeah, because I haven't got your answers yet. Paul Castro, Sandrita Cerón, John Castro, Tatiana Ramiro, Sandrita Hernández, Hugo, Natalia Parada, Mrs. Parada, yes. And Carlos Patarroyo, Zaira, Carlos Rincón, Darío, Lady Romero, Sandra Santamaría, Nicolás Ares, Ernesto didn't show up, Mr. Villamil, Valeria, and Sandra Serrano. Okay, guys. So I'm waiting for your answers, Mr. Castro, Mr. Paul Castro. So, Hugo, do you have a question? Hugo, do you have a question? Hugo,
I don't.
please.
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay, I'm going to put your hand down, okay? So, Sandra, what's your question? Sandra Santamaria.
Diana, I find that I have a problem, a big problem.
What problem? What is that?
With the S's in the verb. I don't know how to use that.
Okay, and do you remember any exercise from the activity? Do you remember a specific exercise? Let's check the answers anyway. We're going to check the answers, okay?
Okay.
Let me check the answers with you, but I need Paul to finish. Paul, are you ready? Mr. Castro?
Yes, teacher.
You are? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, Paul, nos toca practicar. We have to practice a lot. So, she says, we're going to do this activity all together, guys, and you help me Or Sandra, please keep your microphone on and you tell me what your problem is when I show the exercise. Okie dokie? Sandra Santamaria?
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. There is one person, wait, okay, so here we go. So let's start, here we go. So, we already used this one, guys. What was the answer here, Sandra? Do you remember?
They don't.
They don't.
That's the problem. It's rice all the time.
But why eat, Sandra? Why eats?
I don't know. I don't know when I have to use
Okay.
or
remember, Sandra?
Or no.
Remember, when do we use the S? When do we use the S, Sandra?
I don't know.
Look at the screen.
Okay.
¿Cuándo usamos la S? No? We're going to use the S. When, guys, can you please help us? When do we use the S?
Third person.
For the third person.
Third person.
For example, when we say he or she or it, Sandra.
Okay, he, she. Okay, third person.
Yeah. So, for example, in this example, we say my dad. So, my dad, it's third person.
It's third person, yes.
Okay. So, in this case, it is okay? Yes or no?
No, but.
All right. So, what's the correct answer?
It.
It. All right. Okay. That's okay. So, number 2. What could be the correct answer, guys?
My mom doesn't speak.
My mom.
My mom.
We have a problem.
What's the problem, John?
Speaking. One moment, teacher.
Isn't speaking?
Why? Why isn't it speaking? Do we have any evidence that the sentence mentioned is in this moment, like right now? Do we have evidence of that?
In this moment, speaking.
But do we have evidence of that? Doesn't speak. I agree with John. But guys, do we have any evidence that the sentence is using or is mentioning something about the moment at the moment?
No.
No. So we talk about general things. So it's not that you are speaking Spanish. You speak Spanish because that is true. It's something you do every day. You speak Spanish. So in this case, this is something negative that my mom never does. So we use doesn't speak. It's different if I use, for example, a time expression like now. My mom isn't speaking English now, or my mom isn't speaking English at the moment. But if we don't have that time expression, we use doesn't or we use the present simple. Okay? All right. Then we have this one, guys. What would be the answer here? Gerardo, aprovechemos que you have your microphone on. Gerardo, what's the answer?
Is she does a cat?
Is she does a cat?
No, does.
Is she have?
No,
Is she have, yes.
Is this possible? Is she have a cat? Guys, remember, if we use the verb to be, if we use the verb to be, we need ing. If we use the verb to be, we need ing.
Okay.
Is it possible to say, is she have a cat?
No. No.
No. Is it possible to say, is she having a cat?
No.
no.
No, because this is not something at the moment. If you have a cat, you have the cat all the time.
It has.
So, is she has a cat?
No. Does she have a
cat? Does.
Does she have? Is she have?
Guys, we are very confused.
Does she have?
Guys, can you please raise your hand to participate because we are listening to 10 people at the same time. So, Tatiana, what's your question? Hugo, do you have a question? Hugo Ortiz, I have your hand up. Do you have a question, Hugo?
No, sorry.
No? All right. Tatiana, what's your question?
No, I don't have questions.
No? All right.
Teacher, I have a question.
Who's this person talking because
Lida.
I can see you? Okay, Lida, go on.
I confusing this sentence because I put has, but it's have. But
exactly.
I don't understand.
Why,
I don't understand that.
Okay, guys,
I
do you remember?
that.
Can please one person raise your hand and explain why have? Is there a volunteer?
It's a verb for possession, or I don't know. Has is actually option for the other times.
But in her question is why we use has, why we use have.
Because it's third person.
Yeah, but in third person we use has, Sandra Cerón. Why in the question we use have?
Because it's a verb in the option.
No, is there any other explanation?
Because there is
guys, please, if you are going to participate, raise your hand because John Castro is always speaking, but we are not listening to everybody. So, John, what were you going to say?
Okay, teacher. The explanation is does replace s in the verb.
Good, because excellent. That's the best explanation, John. We have the auxiliary. We have the auxiliary, Lida. Okay, Lida?
Okay.
When we have the auxiliary, the verb doesn't change. But if we don't have the auxiliary, we use does.
Okay, in affirmative form, yes?
Exactly, that's right.
Okay.
That's the best explanation. So if we have the question and we have the auxiliary, we use have. But if we don't have the auxiliary and we have affirmative form, we use has. Okay? So in this case, what is the correct answer, Lida?
Doesn't she have a cat?
Yeah, does she have a cat? That's right.
That's
exactly. Okay. And that's right. That's right. Please hold on. Here we have another person waiting for Saida. Saida, right. Okay. And Sandrita Serrano, you were going to say something. What is that, Sandra?
No, teacher.
No? All right. Tatiana? All right. Tatiana, you were going to say something? No? Okay. Here we are, guys. What's the correct answer here? Any volunteer?
He is playing cards now.
Yeah. Yes. Sandra Hernandez, is that you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What is the pronunciation?
He is playing.
Yeah, playing. No playing. Playing.
Playing. Okay. He is playing cards now.
Yes. Why not play, Sandra? Why not? Why not plays?
¿Cómo digo?
Because it's present continuous.
For
Why?
now.
Exactly, Gerardo, because it says now. It's in this moment. So we say he's playing cards now. Okay, he's playing cards now. Great.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. And what about this one? Who can tell me the answer here? Any volunteer? O alguien que le haya quedado esta mal y no entienda por qué? Any volunteers? Zaira, do you want to say something, Mrs. Pinzon? Zaira Carolina, can you hear me? Tatiana, you want to tell me the answer? Zaira.
Can you listen me?
Yes, Zaira, hello. Nice to meet you.
What number is?
This one in the screen, look, number 5.
Number 5. My mom doesn't speak English.
No, but it's in a different order. It's in a. Can you see the screen, Zaira?
Oh, yes.
Please check the screen on Teams.
Do you?
Do you?
Usually. Travel by car.
Okay. All right. Opinions, guys. Do you agree with Zaira?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Why do you usually travel by car and no are you usually traveling by car, guys?
Because don't happen in this moment.
Exactly. So when does it happen? When does it happen?
Usually.
Exactly. That's the best answer. It happens. It often happens. It usually happens. So do you usually travel by car? Great. And what about this one? Is there a volunteer to tell me the answer here? One person? Tatiana, you want to do it? Tatiana?
Yes,
Go on.
I am wearing jeans today.
Okay, why? Why that one? Why no I wear? Why is not possible I wear?
Because it happened today, in this
Yes,
moment.
exactly. In this moment right now. I am wearing jeans today. John, you were going to say something? John Castro, were you going to say something?
No,
Mr.
teacher.
Castro? No, it's fine? Great.
No, don't
All
worry.
right. Okay. And then we have, guys, what about this one? What would be the correct answer here, guys? Any volunteer to tell me the answer?
Are they paying attention right now?
Are they paying attention? Who's talking? Who's talking? Hugo?
Hugo.
All right. Are they paying attention right now? Why are they paying attention right now, Hugo? Is there an explanation?
Because it's right now.
Exactly, right? Very good. And then we have, guys, what about this one, guys?
What is she eating?
What is she
Because
eating?
eating because it's right now.
Well, maybe. What is she eating? And because actually, is this possible? Is this possible?
No,
Yes, because not because it's right now.
Yeah,
What
but is
do
this
you
sentence
choose in this
possible?
moment?
No, because it's a question.
It's a question, but it's not possible. And is this possible?
No,
no.
Why?
because do is another auxiliary, not for this moment.
So in this moment, what is the auxiliary? If that were present simple, what would be the auxiliary?
Is
No.
Does.
Does. But in this case, it's
that.
not possible. So we say, what is she eating? You see, guys, that is like a general rule. Most of the times when you are using verb to be and another verb, you have to use ing. Okay? When you use the verb to be and another verb, sorry, you need ing. Okay? So we are about to finish. Let's do this one. What would be the correct answer here? Paul Castro. What is the correct answer here?
I never drink coffee.
Okay, good. All right. So is it possible to say drinks?
No.
No,
Why?
because it's
Sandra
first,
Santa Maria? Why no
because
drinks?
it's not third person, it's first
Exactly.
person.
That's right. Okay. So I never drink coffee. And finally, we have this one, guys. What would be the correct answer here? Any volunteer? Someone who wants to practice here?
Where do they work?
Sorry?
Where do they work?
Where do they work? All right. Is it possible where does they work? Yes, no?
No, because no is the auxiliary for they.
Okay, exactly. That's right. Where do they work? And that's it. Okay, guys? So I know that this is being a long hour practicing with a lot of grammar. I know it's a lot, but we're going to do one more activity. Okay, in order to practice, this is going to be the last one about grammar. Please listen to the instruction carefully. Please listen to the instruction carefully. So I'm going to share with you this document. With this document, guys, you have your names on the top of the page, okay? At the top, here you have your names, all right? So it says Agudelo Andrea. It says here, oh, please hold on because it's loading. So your names are on top of the paper so that you can practice, okay? Lida, all right? And so on, okay? So the only thing you have to do is to look for your names. Look for your names. All right. So before the next break, we're going to be practicing with these exercises. And that's going to be it by now. Okay. So what is the exercise? There are two exercises here. The first one, and I think that's the one we're going to do in these 10 minutes, it's to use these verbs. We have listen to, write, have, phone, stay, watch, and wear. So what is your mission? To complete these sentences using these verbs, and you have to make decisions. Is it present continuous or present simple? For example, in number 1, here we have the verb wear. Remember, it's 2 times. So we have the verb wear. It says, I wear glasses. I wear glasses. Why wear? Because it's something I do every day. It's part of my life. I wear glasses, but I am not wearing them now. Okay? I wear glasses, but I am not wearing them now. So remember the instruction. First, you open the link. Second, you look for your name. Look for your name. All your names are there. All right? All your names are there. You don't have to create a new paper or a new sheet. Your sheets are there. Every person in this class has a space there. So you only have to open the link, check the verbs, right? And complete these sentences with those verbs. All right? Is the instruction clear?
It's clear, teacher.
Yeah. We are only going to do by now in these 7 minutes, the first exercise. If you happen to finish before the break, because remember we have 2 breaks, if you happen to finish, we can do the second one, but in this moment, we only need the first one. Is it okay? Is the instruction clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's share with
Yes, I
you.
do.
Okay, I'm going to share with you the link in the chat box as well, so that you can do it right now. We're gonna have that's 7 minutes to do that. Only the first exercise. So remember the instructions. Number 1, open the link. Number 2, look for your name. Look for your name. Number 3, complete the first exercise with the verbs in the boxes. We have to use only these verbs. Okay, and don't only answer the first part. If you happen to have more time, we can continue with the second one. If you don't, it's okay. We can do it later. But by now, only the first exercise. So remember to look for your name. Okay? No tienen que crear una hoja nueva. Ahí están los nombres de todos. All right? So if you see, you only have to scroll down. Scroll down and you will find your names. Please. Can you please confirm if you could open the link? Everybody, did you get the link?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, great. Let's do it before the break. Look for your name. Busquen su nombre en las hojitas. Ahí está su nombre. No tienen que modificar la primera hoja. Busquen su nombre. Your name is there, guys.
Teacher, I don't found my name. Sorry.
No. Let's see, Zaira. Zaira. Yes, Zaira, look. Zaira Pinzon.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I'm going to turn my microphone off
Question.
because my neighborhoods. Yes, go on. What's your question?
In the third question, I that it's salad, but it isn't in the.
Mr. Patarroyo, I'm listening. There is a problem with your connection.
Okay.
Go on, go on. I will try to
Can
understand.
you?
I can hear you, but there's like a choppy connection. The connection is like a choppy, like interrupted. You sound like a robot. But try to speak and I will try to understand.
Okay. In the third question, I believe that we usually eat salad for lunch, but isn't in the checkbox.
Maybe it's no eat. Maybe it's no eat. Can you think of another verb
Okay.
that we use for eating? Do you remember? How do you say desayunar? Breakfast es desayuno. Yo quiero decir desayunar.
I had breakfast.
Have. Interesting.
Yes. Okay.
Right, Mr. Patarroyo?
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, teacher.
All right. Very good, Sandrita. Nice. Guys, I'm going to turn off my microphone. If you have a question, please let me know. There are 3 minutes left because my neighbors are playing vallenato and it's a little loud. If you can listen to vallenato, I'm sorry. Zaira, did you find your paper in the document? Mrs. Pinzon, did you find the document?
Yes, teacher.
All right, okay, great. There is someone writing things here. Okay, guys, 1 minute before the break. 1 minute before the second break. Okay, guys. I'm going to stop sharing the edition of the document just for you to take a break, okay? We're going to take a break. Don't worry if you didn't finish, we finish later. Don't worry, it's fine, but I need you to stop right now.
Okay.
Wait a sec. While we have the second break, okie dokie? All right, so in this moment, you cannot edit the document. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to have a break. All right, so please stand up from your chairs Do some
Thank you.
stretching
Bye,
exercises here. Okay, see you in 15 minutes. We're going to have a break from 11:45 to 12 o'clock. Okay, 12 noon, we are back. Okie dokie?
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're going to be back in 15 minutes. See you in 15 minutes, guys.
Okay.